Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a special little video for you. My haul from So Yeah Quilting from their special warehouse sale at Windham Fabrics. I might have gone a little crazy. So I love So Yeah Quilting. They always have great deals, great fabrics, and I love when they do their special sales when they go to these warehouses, because they always show us a bunch of fun things that they don't necessarily normally keep in their shop or have on the new stash or the D stash. If you don't know what So Yeah Quilting is, you must be living under a rock. No, I'm just kidding. But if you don't know what they do have online YouTube sales every Tuesday and every Saturday, and it's run by the Tippett's family, the company, and they've got a beautiful shop in Las Vegas. They have a couple retreats every year, and they also, like I said, do sales on YouTube, and they're just great guys overall. They have tutorials, and they do free classes and all kinds of fun things. So this is my haul from Windham. And actually, I think it's my haul from one of their Tuesday sales back at their shop too, not just from Windham, but most of it is from their Windham sale. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this quilt kit called My Sunshine, and I picked this up because it's a fairly easy kit. It's all half square triangles, but the quilt comes out 90 by 90, so it'll be a really easy project when I need something easy, but it makes a really large quilt, which I'm excited about because I don't have a lot of large quilts. I do a lot of like lap twin size quilts, but I actually only have a couple really larger bed size quilts. So this will be fun to pull out one day when I need something fun and quick to do. As you can see, it's really easy. It's a couple of layer cakes. It has the pattern in there. So it's going to go together really, really quickly. And I'm really excited to do that because, like I said, I only have a couple of really large quilts. The next thing I'm going to show you is Windham has these Color Me fat quarter packs that they curate. This one is called Jewels, and I got 2 of these, so I left one wrapped. And I bought 2 of them because they showed a quilt made with these, and it was our Bargello quilt, which I've been wanting to do for a while, but it took 20 fat quarters. I didn't know that at the time, though, when they had the sale, so I texted them to see if I could get another one, because I got 2 colorways of each of these. I unfortunately wasn't able to get an extra one of that other one that I just flashed for a second, and I'll show you that in a second. But I was able to get a second of this one, which is called Jewels. And as you can see, it's got really pretty, like, rich tones. All these blues that I love, the greens, the purples, I love it. So I got 2 packs of these, and that'll be for our Bargello. And I was only able to get one of these, and this one is called Spring Break. And it's really pretty pastel-y colors, but not quite pastel. It's not quite Easter. It's more just spring, and I really love that. So I'll find something to do with this. I wish I could have got a second one, but that's okay. Maybe in the future I can find it somewhere. If not, then I'll just save that and make something else out of it because I really love the colors. I think they're gorgeous. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you, and I should have took this out of the package, so give me a second, is I got this jelly roll. And they actually had 2 days of the sale. The first night was more just yardage. And then the second night, which I didn't know they were going to do a second night, and I'm not sure if they knew actually either, or if they just decided to pop them and do a second one, was more pre-cuts. So the second night, I got those fat quarters, and then I got this jelly roll because it's batiks and it's blues, and I couldn't resist. It's called Valleyscapes by Anthology Fabrics from Luna. The Luna pack. You could see all those beautiful blues. Oh my goodness. That's gonna make a gorgeous quilt. I don't know what to do with it yet, but I've got I have a bunch of cozy quilt patterns. I don't know if you guys have heard of those, probably, because they're pretty popular, that require 2.5-inch strips. So I'll probably use one of those patterns with this, because there's a bunch of them I've been wanting to make for a while, and I just kind of have been putting it off because I haven't had jelly rolls that I really like to go with that, but I think this blue one will be perfect. So the other thing that I got, and this I bought on purpose on the yardage night, they had Bedrock, and I really, this year I don't know why, but I'm leaning more towards basics, not necessarily plain solids, but more basics than printed fabrics. So like fairy frost and grunge and things like that. So one of their basics is called Bedrock, and I really love it. It's just this fun little print that takes it beyond a solid and just gives it a little fun. So I got some blue and I got some yellow because I want to do a blue and yellow quilt. And it's sunshiny happy yellow, which I like. So that's gonna be pretty. And then I got the white on white to use because I'm a matchy girl. I'm crazy like that, and I like my fabrics to go together. So I got those on the yardage night. And I also got this fabric, which was really different for me. This is not typical fabrics that I would choose, but it's by a designer called Marcy Dursey for Windham. And it's called Spotted Graffiti. And I just thought it was really pretty and really different. So I got a yard of this blue. And then I got a yard of this like purpley magenta kind of color. I just thought these were really different and really pretty. Something I haven't seen before. And I've got a pattern for a duffel bag where you need like a yard for the inside and yard for the outside, and you could make it reversible. So I thought that could be fun. Maybe that's what I'll do with that. But I just really liked them. I was drawn to them. Now, the rest of her fabric line, there was more colors of this, and then there were some other prints, and the other prints I didn't really like, but I really loved those prints and particularly those colors. But there was lots of colors that I did like in that. Now, the other thing I got is I got 2 scrap bags, which are not really scrap, of like mystery bags of yardage, and they were not scraps really at all. They're actually big pieces. So in my first one was, and in these bags you had the potential to win like $100, but whoo, sorry, cotton floating around. I did not win the $100, but I got something else instead. So I will show you that in a second. But in my first pack, I got this light blue Bedrock, which I'm really excited about because I love blue. You guys know that. And I like the Bedrock. So how fun that I got that light blue. And this one, and that was like, I think a yard and a half. And then this one was Marcy Dursey, that one I was just talking about. And this is a print that I don't necessarily love, but it's a good amount of fabric. There's 3 4/5 of a yard here. 3 yards and 4/5. So almost 4 yards of fabric. So not my favorite fabric, but because there's so much, I can make an Alaska quilt and back it with this, or even cut this up in an Alaska quilt. If you don't know what an Alaska quilt is, So Yeah Quilting is doing a quilt drive right now for Alaska. And if you have to make a lap or a twin size quilt and send it to their shop, and they take all those up there once a year to Alaska to the homeless shelters, because obviously it's freezing in Alaska, so they could use some blankets. So I might use this for one of the quilts because this is definitely not calling my name, but there is a ton here. Let me show you guys. Look how much is here. Almost 4 yards of fabric. So I could probably back the quilt with this, and then maybe I'll do something with like blacks and reds on the front. So that would be great, because that's definitely not my cup of tea, but that's okay. It was a mystery package, and sometimes when you get a mystery package, you get things you don't like, but you can use them for other people. So let me show you the other things that were in my package, because I got 2 mystery packages. So that was mystery package number 1, the Bedrock and that red. Then in the second one, I got, I don't even know what this is. It's called Willow from Windham Fabrics, and it's really pretty. It's a blue. And again, this was a good amount. I can't even see. It's over a yard. It's probably about a yard. It's about a yard of fabric. A little over a yard, but it's beautiful. I love it. And when they send you the mystery packages, they don't, if you purchase more than one, there's a chance you can get some of the same fabrics, because they just put this stuff in a package and then they start putting labels on. So they don't know what they've sent you. So this mystery package, which is the second one, I got another piece of the blue Bedrock. So I'm definitely not complaining. I love it. I'm so happy actually that I got another piece, because now I have 2 really good size pieces. I think this one is about a yard and a quarter and the other one was a yard and a half or so. So I've got a really good amount of this blue bedrock, which is gorgeous. Because like I said, I've been drawn to these basics lately, these designer basics. So that was really fun. And then I got this fabric, which is by Laura Heine. Again, a huge piece, about a yard of this Laura Heine fabric. Really pretty. I could see using this for a bag and maybe using some of that bedrock blue for the inside. I like that a lot. And then one more piece in this mystery package, and this is perfect for an Alaska quilt. So as you can see, it's got all that little wild animals on it. I love it. Perfect for an Alaska quilt. So I've got two pieces of fabric that I can use for Alaska quilts. Not in the same Alaska quilt. I'm not going to put that red with this, but this I could definitely see using some greens and browns for my stash. And that's going to make a perfect Alaska quilt. So, oops, dropped one on the floor. The last thing I had to show you guys from Windham, and this is not something I bought. This is actually something I won, which was really, really nice of them. They asked us a trivia question or something. I can't remember exactly what the question was. And I got the answer correct first. So they sent me this beautiful fat quarter bundle. So pretty. All these grays and white, or creams. Is it white? It's actually white, not cream. Whites and yellows. That's gorgeous. So I got this beautiful fat quarter bundle, which was really awesome. So that's everything I got from Windham. Then, this is the last bit. After they got home from Windham, they're making me broke is what they're doing. After they got home from Windham, they had something that's new that they came up with, and they're calling it the Vegas strips. So these are 6.5 inch by width of fabric strip sets, and they're cutting them from yardage right there at their shop. They're having their people cut them. You get 21 strips in a pack, and like I said, they're 6.5 inches by width of fabric, so kind of like a jelly roll on steroids. Except like a half a jelly roll, because jelly rolls have 42, this has 21, but you're getting almost 4 yards of fabric because you're getting 6.5 inches wide times width of fabric times 21 pieces. And this is Fairy Frost, which is one of my favorite fabrics. So super excited when they showed this, and I couldn't pass it up even though I spent all that money on the Windham sale. So I got the Fairy Frost one, and another one of my favorites they had to have, of course, some of my favorites after I just bought all that was grunge. I didn't open the plastic yet, but this is grunge, and these are like the jewel tones of grunge, which I love. So these are their new Vegas strips, and they are selling these both on their Tuesday new stash, and they're going to sell some on their Saturday D stash, although it's not going to be D stash price. It'll still be regular price, and I believe, don't quote me, I think they were 45 a piece maybe. I kind of forgot. But they also sent us patterns to go with them that they've designed. But I'm also writing a pattern to use with the Fairy Frost one. I'm probably going to call it Sparkling Stars of Vegas or something like that. So, because none of the patterns that they sent us had stars. You guys know I love stars. So I'm writing a pattern to go with this one. And once I get it all written, I will have it available for free, and I will put out a video on it for you guys. But I'm really excited to do that and use these beautiful strips. And I will probably use this pack with one of the patterns that they sent for free, because they sent us 4 patterns. So I love them. They're gorgeous. So this is their new product. So he has new product, the Vegas strips. That's what they're gonna call it. And again, they're 6.5 inches by width of fabric, and you get 21 pieces. So love it. The only problem is I might have a new addiction. So anyway, that's all my fabric haul from the last, I think it's like 3 weeks worth of fabric. So I got to stop buying fabric now. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you really soon. Lots of fun stuff coming up in the next few weeks. And don't forget to check out So Yeah every Tuesday and Friday night. And on the 18th of July, they're going to have a special night with their new fabric line, Not Your Mama's Garden 2. So look for that soon as well. Have fun and have a great week. Bye.